2022 Masters begins on Thursday. I'm checking the weather as we speak, and they're calling for rain tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. I don't know if the 60% chance of rain on Thursday is enough to wash out that round, the first round, but the weather then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday looks like it's going to be great. The tournament has a lot of coverage every year, and the Masters will attract even more attention because earlier last week it was reported that Tiger had set his sights on coming back for the tournament. Now it feels like it's going to be a really big disappointment or letdown if he doesn't play. We were excited about the possibility. I thought he was going to be maybe ceremonial first tee shot with Jack Nicklaus at the par 3. Now it feels like he's going to make the cut. Tiger's still regaining strength in that right leg, and if you followed Tiger the past 25 years, you know that pain is nothing new to him. Won the Masters after multiple knee and back surgeries. 2008, won the U.S. Open, stress fracture, torn ACL. The injuries and absence certainly won't make him a favorite, but when you consider the success that he's had at Augusta and his history of playing through injury, it's hard to say that he doesn't have a chance, which 13 months ago, if I said, he's lucky to be alive and they might amputate his leg. But by the way, Tiger's going to be playing at Augusta. He's going to be playing in the Masters. You would have said there is no chance whatsoever. Can't say never, certainly with Tiger Woods. I'm curious who they pair him with. I think the weather, the rain here the next couple of days will be interesting with, you got to have firm footing if you're Tiger. Just small things that you don't think of normally. But if you get conditions that dry out a little bit, and just to be able to know when you make that swing, if you've had knee surgery and you're left knee and you're a right-handed golfer, when you plant that leg, you're thinking all the time. You just don't want to be out there thinking about other things. You want to be thinking about playing golf, not, gosh, is this going to hurt? How much is this going to hurt? Is there swelling? The walking, 4 days, practice round, can't use carts, and just the fact that he calls it a game time decision. It's a tee time decision. Is he going to be able to play? And this is just, you're saying you're going there to prepare, and this is walking, this is hitting balls, this is how much of this can I make it like it's a routine that it's going to be day one of the Masters? Because he has to see how his body reacts to that. I mean, there's a chance he could play round one and not be able to play in round two. Or maybe round two and he doesn't make the cut or physically is not ready to play over the weekend. You don't get a chance to rest after the first round or the second round. But he also knows this. He knows that is a limited field. If you're going to win a major, that's the major. Loves the course, knows the course, he's won there, and you don't have the same number of golfers competing in the Masters. And those who are competing, quite a few of them don't have a chance. You have amateurs there, you'll have former champs involved. So Tiger is probably looking at this going, I got to probably beat 10 guys. Maybe a little more than that. Somebody, after the first day, somebody's always on the leaderboard, and you're going, Bernhard Langer is still on the leaderboard? He's like 70. Happens every year. Then after that, Charlie Hoffman will be on the leaderboard, first page, first round. Feels like that's a given there. Certain guys where you go, yeah, he's up there. And then they disappear usually. But Tiger, we'll know in a couple of days here if he's going to be able to play. I'm expecting it now. When it first came out a week ago, I went, I maybe just goes and he wants to be part of the game. He loves Justin Thomas. Maybe you're going to go for the champions dinner just to be back in the sport a little bit. But it doesn't feel like that there's been any hiccups. Every story has been a positive story about Tiger playing. Yeah, Paul.
We were talking last hour about dominant brands in sports, athletes, teams, and Tiger was that. He dominated for over a decade. Was he ever a guy? I don't think he was ever a person you rooted against, though. When he was at his peak, 2007, 8, 9, and he was dominating everybody, it wasn't like Notre Dame, like, oh, I'm so sick of this guy. I want him to lose. You never got sick of him.
No, the scandal with his wife, then people started, they turned on him.
And then and he didn't win for a long time after that.
Yeah, but they turned on him because you're thinking, you got this perfect marriage, this beautiful wife, you got 2 kids, and then, you're going out with the waitress at IHOP. Not that there's anything wrong with the waitress at IHOP, it's just you're married. Then what happened at Thanksgiving? It felt like people felt duped, I think, fooled by Tiger. And, then I think after a while, they just judged him with what they saw on the golf course. And now they're rooting for him. I don't think anybody talks about who Tiger's dating anymore. And I think he's been with a woman for quite some time. But you get to see his kids, his daughter, inducted him into the World Golf Hall of Fame. He got to play with his son. So it felt like you're buying back into Tiger now. Tiger, the family man, late in his career, and maybe you got one more shot. And what better place than at the Masters?